Hi friends, thank you so much for clicking this video. My name is Massiel, just in case it's your first time on my channel, and today I will be filming a girl boss essential video. This obviously can be a boy boss video as well. Pretty much I just want to talk about the must-haves, tools, and essentials that I use in order to be productive or successful, especially when I'm working. But yeah, I wrote down a pretty good list of things, so let's just get right to it. So the first thing that I wrote down is a planner. My specific planner is from Pelletini. Everything that I mentioned in this video, I will make sure to link down below. Pelletini has so many cute planners to pick from. I love the size of it. I like that it's thick and you have so much things you can fill in here. Of course, there's different planners for different people. I'll make sure to link other planners as well in case you want to get a feel for different types. But the reason that I wrote down as a planner is if you're a busy person like me, if you have multiple tasks to do in a day or in your week, if you're an entrepreneur, full-time worker, or even just a student, a planner is so essential because it's so easy to lose track of time. And I don't know, if I didn't have a planner, like my thoughts would be all over the place. I like having a list of things to do every single day and going back and checking it off to make sure I was productive in that day and got everything that I needed done. Of course, it doesn't have to be anything fancy or thick like this. Like you could get a simple planner at Walmart, at Target, just something to help you keep track of the things you need to do, your to-do list, and reminders. Also, down below in the comments, let me know if you're interested in me filming a plan with me video for the month of March. I'd love to record that for you guys and show you guys how I plan out my month, why I use sticky notes, how do I use them in my planner. And yeah, just let me know down below if you'd like that. So the next essential that I wrote down is a journal. The specific journal that I have in my hand right now is my YouTube journal. And I use it to plan out my videos, the order of how I'm going to film things, or like if I'm out or on the go and I get an idea, I quickly write it down, and then later in the day I'll go back to my journal and plan out a video. It's so helpful and essential for me. I literally use this every day when a video comes to my head. And it doesn't even just have to be like a YouTube journal. You can have a journal for school, obviously, or just anything that applies to something that you're doing on a day-to-day basis. Now with journal, I wrote down colored pens. Now this isn't a necessity, but for me, I like to be organized and have my notes pretty much aesthetically pleasing. I ordered these colored pens from Amazon. They had amazing reviews, and it is one of the greatest purchases of my life because now my notes are so organized and so pretty, which again I know isn't a necessity, but when I go back to look over my notes, even when in my school notes, it helps me focus as I'm writing. It helps me focus because I'm focusing on making sure it looks nice and organized, and it's just really cute to look at. So colored pens. That I wrote down as an essential is my workspace. I think investing in a little area where you can work is so essential. I just recently purchased my desk from Amazon and I love it. One of the best investments ever. As you guys know, I'm a YouTuber. I own a magazine, and then even with schoolwork, I love coming to my little desk, and it's just like I have my own little space to get my thoughts out and work productively. Another tip when it comes to having your office space is decorating it in a way that feels cozy and kind of welcoming to you. So I like decorated mine really cute. I got this hustle sign, and I know it's just a sign, but to me, like, it motivates me. The second I turn it on, I'm like, all right, let's hustle. And I know that sounds cheesy, but for me, it really does work. But yeah, I really love my desk, and if you're working from home or an entrepreneur, I really suggest investing in a workspace at your home. The next thing that I wrote down is an oil diffuser. I love using an oil diffuser, especially after I clean. I think it makes my space just smell fresh. And I really do believe in the benefits in different essential oils. I suggest if you're going to invest in an oil diffuser, do your research on what different essential oils can do for you. I mean, you name it, there's probably an essential oil that can benefit you in some way, somehow. The one that I actually have is from Vita Essentials. I'll make sure to leave their website down below for you guys. And it's so cute. It has like a wood kind of pattern to it, and it's so aesthetically pleasing. It goes in my kitchen and it's so cute. But of course, you don't have to invest in a super pricey oil diffuser either. Amazon has a bunch of like $13, $14 ones that work just the same. But yeah, definitely invest in an oil diffuser to clear your mind and just make your space smell good. So the next thing that I wrote down is my MacBook. I wouldn't be able to do any of the work that I have to do without my MacBook Pro. I do all my school assignments on there. I work on my blog on there, I edit my videos, and I work on my magazine on there. So it's definitely an essential, especially if you're an entrepreneur, to have some sort of laptop or even an iPad Pro. I'm actually considering investing in one. Let me know what you guys think down below if it's worth investing in. The next thing with laptop that I wrote is that if you're an entrepreneur or girl boss or just branding yourself in general, you're gonna want to create a website. My blog is MASSIELHNUNEZ.com, but I also created my magazine website, which I won't release the name yet, but I used Wix to create my online websites. And it's so easy. If you need help, I think they have people that can help you along the way as you're making your website. But I made my website from scratch and I love it. And it's pretty affordable. They have different packages to fit your needs. There's definitely other website making websites, but Wix.com is the one that I use. And I just suggest if you're going to brand yourself, invest in a website. I want to talk about some apps that I use. So one of the apps that I use is Planoly. I just found out about this a couple months ago. If you're trying to keep your Instagram aesthetically pleasing or keep up with how your feed's gonna look, you might want to download the app Planoly. It lets you look at your feed as it is now, and then you can either schedule a photo to go up at a certain time or just add the photo to see what it would look like on your feed. And I know that's kind of OD, but if you really want to keep up with like having an aesthetically pleasing feed, it's an app that I recommend. Essential that I wrote down is a podcast. Not necessarily you doing a podcast, but listening to them, whether it's on Apple Music or Spotify or SoundCloud. I am a huge fan of podcasts. It's definitely a girl boss essential for me. I feel like knowledge is power. I love listening to lifestyle podcasts. Right now I'm listening to Gals on the Go. And I just think it's an effective way to like multitask. Like if you're driving, if you're cleaning, you're also gaining some knowledge from a podcast. Essential is reading a book. I like to carry a book with me everywhere I go. I think it's so essential. Like I said, knowledge is power and it never fails to learn more. I think you should, as an entrepreneur or just somebody trying to grow as a person, you should make it a goal to at least read one book a month. And right now I'm currently finishing the book You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. I love that book. I have a couple chapters left. So good, so inspirational, especially if you're on the come up. I suggest if you're trying to become an entrepreneur to read Girl Boss. That book is absolutely amazing. And I purchased 2 books that are on my reading list, How to Become an Overnight Success and The Subtle Art. I am so excited to read those. I'll definitely try and do like a book review maybe on Instagram for you guys. But yes, invest in books. Last and final thing that I wrote down is a Keurig. If you are a coffee connoisseur like me, if you have to have your cup of coffee every day and you're tired of spending $6 every day for a cup of coffee at Starbucks, I think if you're trying to be smart on a budget, invest in a Keurig. It may sound like a giant investment at first, but in the long run, you'll be so thankful that you spent like, what, $100 on a Keurig? Because guess what? Instead of spending $6 a day, you could spend like, I usually spend like $20 on a box of 36 K-cups. You do the math, you're saving a lot of money. I literally use it every day, you guys. I mean, the Keurig is an essential. So that's it for my Girl Boss Essential, Productive Essential video. Let me know what you guys think. If there's any essentials that I didn't mention that maybe you use and think I can apply to my life, let me know down below in the comments. I'd love to see what you guys recommend. And as always, make sure to follow me on my Instagram account to keep up with my life, and make sure to subscribe because I have been on my grind, you guys. Like, I have been pretty consistent with my videos. I'm pretty proud of myself. And I'd love for you guys to join this little family we have here on YouTube. But anyways, I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.